So chat, let me know if anybody knows that particular school or that particular curriculum. I can't speak intelligently on it, so I don't like to do that. Abhishek says, which cloud is good for ML, Azure or AWS? So Abhishek, I don't see any inherent difference for either one of those, right? I mean, they both generally have the same resources available. They're both generally adopted by companies, right? Like, maybe you could say more companies use AWS because it's been around just a little bit longer, but it's probably like a 60-40 mix, if not 50-50, right? So if that's the case, then there's no inherent advantage to picking one or the other. You're going to find companies that want either one, right? But remember that you also want to make sure that you're pretty handy with command line interfaces. Not every company uses cloud, right? That's another thing I want to stress with you guys, and some of you regulars have heard me say that before. There's plenty of companies out there that do not use cloud. You got to know how to manage a server and manage your own environments on your own, right? Because somebody, just as an example, somebody could look at your Azure resume and say, yeah, that's great, but this sounds like a person that always needs an interface to manage things, right? I want people who don't need interfaces. I want people that can manage their own servers, right? So it can kind of, like, in a small way, it kind of works against you, right? Because if I run a Linux server farm or a Linux high performance computing center, which is very common, right, in plenty of companies to have an HPC lab, what am I going to think when somebody says that they're really, really proficient in Azure? Well, okay, that means that they're always using an interface online to run their servers, and that may not be a fit for me, right? So it can kind of actually work against you. So make sure you balance all that out, whatever cloud you choose, because again, there's no inherent advantage there. Whatever cloud you choose, balance it out with command line, right? CL